Hey, Chiefs fans, before we get into today's show, go ahead and subscribe to the Chiefs Report. More subscribers equals more videos up on the channel. I'm trying to convince the bosses to do a video every day, but we just don't have enough subs right now. So go ahead, hit that big red subscribe button. Let's keep the channel growing, almost at 3,000 subscribers. Without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, let's focus again on the draft. Lots of draft coverage coming your way here on the Chiefs Report moving forward. Obviously, you're watching on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel, but I encourage you guys to go subscribe at our Chiefs channel. I think trading out of the first round is a very good possibility for a couple of reasons. Chiefs only have 5 draft picks this year. You'd like to get more draft capital, get some extra picks. Plus, you trade out of the first round, you don't have to commit to that 5th-year option. It's lesser value in terms of the contracts. I think that's something the Chiefs would be open to as well. And if you look at the history of the Chiefs the last few years, they haven't drafted much in round one. Obviously, in 2017, they felt good about some kid named Patrick Mahomes and traded up to get him. But 2016 didn't have a first-round pick. They took Chris Jones in the second round. 2018, Breeland Speaks was their first pick in round 2. That one has not worked out so well. And then McCole Hardman last year, as well as Juan Thornhill, were both second-round picks. But Kansas City has only had one first-round pick since 2015, and that was, of course, Patrick Mahomes back in 2017. So you kind of look at the recent history, you look at the draft capital they have this year, thinking that they could trade down from round 1, it makes a lot of sense. You move down from that 32nd pick up an extra second, pick up an extra third. That makes some sense. You get extra draft capital. I think in the end, that is a very, very good possibility. Want to remind you guys to get subscribed, but also I want you guys to answer this question. What should the Chiefs do with the number 32 overall pick? Type K for keep it, type U for trade up, or type D for trade down. I think trading down makes a lot of sense unless if one of a couple players is there, if Patrick Queen or Kenneth Murray is there, or if somehow a C.J. Henderson falls. I think that's worth considering as well. But trading down, get some extra draft picks, that makes a ton of sense. Plus, on our Chiefs Only channel, I've got 3 trade ideas during the draft that could happen. So go check that out at youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Also, check out this sweet deal we've got. Chiefs draft hats are on sale in a ton of different styles. I actually like the styles the NFL put out this year. Here's the link, chatsports.com/ChiefsDraft. You go to that link, you get one of these hats, and they're not going to last forever. This style, it's a lot better than last year's version. It's the best style I've seen in a lot of different years. You got the snapbacks, the flat bills, the curved bills, whatever it is, we got it available for you guys at chatsports.com/ChiefsDraft. So go ahead, check that link in the comments and in the description and shop today. All right, just a quick kind of, as we look ahead to the draft, what the Chiefs have done in free agency, what needs they have filled. These are some key re-signings. You bring back Chris Jones, bring back Bashaud Breeland, Mike Pennell. Those are some key pieces on defense. You re-signed DeMarcus Robinson at wide receiver. Anthony Sherman, the fullback, is back. So he's a nice addition as well, or re-signing, I should say. These are some other players the Chiefs added. Nothing, that's going to scream at you, but you get Mike Rimmers, a nice rotation offensive lineman. DeAndre Washington, I think, will fit into this backfield very, very nicely. Ricky Seals-Jones should be a solid receiving tight end. Then Antonio Hamilton, one of the best special teamers in the NFL, can play a little bit of cornerback as well, but his role will be primarily on special teams. All right, Chiefs Kingdom, what's been your favorite move in free agency so far? Obviously, the Chiefs could do a couple more things, but don't have a ton of money left. So what's your favorite thing they've done so far? Getting Bashaud Breeland back for 1 year and $4.5 million, that's my favorite move. I think it's good value. I think, quite frankly, he's underpaid. I think another team could have offered more, but he chose to stay and come back to Kansas City. And especially when you lose Kendall Fuller, that was a big move. In addition to losing Kendall Fuller, these are some other losses in free agency. Reggie Ragland up to Detroit. Emmanuel Ogbah heading to Miami. Steven Wisniewski heading to the Steelers. Then Blake Bell signing with the Dallas Cowboys. Most of those needs, have been addressed in other areas. Cornerback, you still need another corner, but you brought back Breeland. Obviously, linebacker is an area of need as well. But this Chiefs defensive line's in good shape. You got Rimmers to replace Wisniewski, and then Ricky Seals-Jones to replace Blake Bell. This is kind of where I am sitting as of now, 10 days from the draft. The biggest needs heading into the draft, which is 10 days away, April 23rd. We're getting close. Cornerback and linebacker, I still think of the top two. It's interchangeable there. You can go either way. Interior offensive line, edge rusher, wide receiver. Those are kind of some secondary needs, but you could certainly address those in the draft, especially if you trade down. Thank you so much for watching the Chiefs Report. If you want my video of 3 draft day trade ideas, go ahead and watch it right here. Plus, if you want Chiefs rumors, news, free agency coverage, draft coverage, game coverage once the season returns, go ahead and subscribe to the Chiefs Report by hitting this button right here, and go Chiefs.